Welcome to Cyber Status. Today I am super excited because I am bringing an opportunity of a lifetime. Yes, are you a female or girl between the ages of 18 to 28? CyberSafe Foundation is offering 100% scholarship opportunities for girls and ladies across Africa. So you are eligible to apply for this scholarship if you have the passion to actually withstand an intensive 8-month training in cybersecurity. So what are you waiting for? Come over to the application portal. Let's get it rolling. If you have questions, you can drop it in the comment box. I'll reach out to me on LinkedIn. I will schedule a session with you and we go through it together. So let's go to check what it says. Okay, so welcome to the application process. I have a lot of people reaching out to me about how they can apply for this scholarship, how they could go about it and everything. So that's why I'm making a general video for everyone to get to see and get the same information at the same time. If you have more questions, you can email me or send a message to me on LinkedIn, on Twitter, or on any social network that I exist. So that's it. So we are going to be going through the application process. We're going to be talking about what is required. We're going to be talking about how you can actually make it to be one of the 500 successful fellows in this fellowship. So let's get on and get it rolling. Yes, so this is the link, and I'm going to be dropping it in the description box for you to also get to apply. So this is the website for CyberSafe Foundation. You can read about them. You can look at the life of a cyber girl. You can read about the hiring summit. I mean, this is one of the most amazing thing about this fellowship. They don't just get to teach you, they don't just get to impact on you, but they give you a platform for you to get internship, for you to get entry level jobs. I mean, this is so amazing. I am a proud cyber girl and I got a job after my fellowship. So it is something that is very commendable. So you have all the reasons why you could want to apply for this scholarship. So this is where we're going to be starting the application process. So stay tuned while we go do this. Yes. So you click on the start button, and then I have read the Cyber Girls Fellowship application guide using the link below. So you click on this link, and let's get to read about the application guide, how you can actually apply. It is very important for us to know what they want in order for us to apply in the right way. So this guide is designed to help you understand and complete the 2024 Cybergirls Fellowship application process. So after reading this guide, there is nothing, if there is anything you don't understand, please contact the Cybergirls admission team. So before you apply, ensure that you are a female age 18 to 28. So it is for girls and females between the ages of 18 to 28. Make sure that you're a citizen and resident of an African country. You're passionate about cybersecurity. You can withstand pressure of intense hands-on technical training. This is always very intense. So you have to be able to have the mental capacity to handle the intensity of this fellowship. So as as an advice, I would say that when we talk about your availability and when we talk about how you would want to participate in this program, if you already have something that you're already doing that is taking a lot of your time, that you will not be able to dedicate time for this fellowship, I recommend you not applying at all. If you're already in a very intense fellowship, don't apply, because definitely you will not be selected. Don't say I'm trying to prove myself that I am a cyber. I already know cyber. I'm already in a boot camp, so I am already enrolling. That will give me more leverage and everything. Don't have that kind of mentality. I want you to come here and be yourself. I am a proud cyber girl with zero knowledge of technical things, with zero knowledge of cyber security. I did not have any boot camp and anything, but I applied and I got a scholarship, and voila, I finished and I got a job. So Please note that individuals living with disabilities that do not impair the ability to use a computer are welcome to apply. So if you're a person living with disability, you are also welcome to apply. So the application starts on the 20th of November 2023 and ends on the 11th of December. And you get feedback on the 14th, and then you will start a cyber essential course. This is one amazing thing about this college, this fellowship. So you don't even need to wait till you get the scholarship. You're already going to be learning a lot about cybersecurity from the essential part of it. So it is very important for you to know the application timeline. So how to complete your application process? This is a guide on how to so please let us pattern share. I'm also going to be giving tips along the way, so you could also have a method, like have what you are expecting and what you should also do. So the first one is completion of the application form. So, intending applicants are given a 3 weeks window to complete and submit the application form. In this session, you will share detailed information about yourself, your contact, your employment information, a 3,000 character letter, character limit, personal statement, a 2 minute application video. Ensure to provide correct and verifiable information, as failure to do so would result in automatic disqualification. So ensure that you have all the information correct. Ensure that you are you throughout this application process. I am telling you from experiences of different cyber girls. Ensure that you are you. Don't fake anything. Don't fake anything. Ensure that you are yourself. So after submitting your application, you will see a pop-up acknowledging receipt and an email confirmation. So please take note that you're able to receive that after your application. So health and disability, as I said, you are asked to provide us with information about your health if it may affect your studies. Having a health condition or living with a disability would not ignore your acceptance into the fellowship and everything. So the next is language proficiency. So the Cybergirls application training will be conducted in English language. Hence, all applicants are advised to learn how to communicate effectively in English. And then the essay, please use this section to tell us about why you would be selected for this scholarship. I have said this in my previous video when I talked about cybersecurity roadmap, that is very important for you to define your why, because this is actually what is going to help and sustain you throughout the training process. So if you don't have a good reason why you want to start a cybersecurity career, why start? So your why must not be really defined, but let it be something that is relatable. Let it be something. So when you're writing your essay, ensure that you make it relatable. So for example, I want the you should take me for this scholarship because I want to use this skill to be able to protect the online space. I want to be able to contribute positively to my environment, to my family. So let it be something that it is not selfish in nature. Let it be something that is appealing. Let it be something that you can easily relate to as a human being. I would say that. And then the next one is personal statement. So when reading your statement, our mission team wants to see your interest, your commitment, your passion for cybersecurity. This is your personal statement. I want to say that when I was applying for my scholarship, prior to when I saw the opportunity with Cybersecurity Foundation, I had worked in a bank for 3 years, and then I've never heard anything about cybersecurity. I was so shocked. I was so shocked that I've never heard anything about cybersecurity. I know I've been having people send messages of hacks, or maybe their Facebook was hacked or anything, but I've never heard any word cybersecurity. So my personal statement was being able to say, I've not heard this thing before. Why have I not heard this thing before? Why don't I acquire the skill to be able to educate people, to be able to impact on my family, on my community, on the organization that I'm actually working for? So that was my move, that was my motivation, and it was from the place of I was genuine about it. So it made it very easy for someone to say, okay, I'm taking this girl. I'm taking this girl. So let them see commitment, let them see passion when you're writing this personal statement. And please, just be you. Don't be any other person. Be you. Just be you. Tell them why. Tell them your reason. Tell them how you feel, and they are going to relate with you. Don't go to copy something extravagant. Like, oh, I'm doing this too much of English. Don't. When I was writing my personal statement, I was sitting down on my bed. Like, I was sitting down on my bed, as at the time I was already out of a job, and then I want to recover myself. I want to discover myself and everything. And when I saw the opportunity, I just stood in one place and did the application and everything. I just told them about myself. So it is very important for you to be genuine when you are writing your personal statement. So follow our guide below to ensure. So you tell us about yourself, tell us about your background, tell us about your cybersecurity related courses. Have you done any boot camp before? Have you done any training before? When do you expect to end? This is for people that already like maybe have a boot camp that they are currently running and everything. But don't shake if you've not done any boot camp, or you've not had any you've not done any cybersecurity related courses before. Don't be shaking. I am a testimony of someone that came with no zero idea, and I made it through. So don't shake. Then, so please, if you already have like a boot camp that you're doing, if you know that boot camp is going to affect cyber safe, like I'm very sure like that, I don't know, you have a slim chance. So let it be that the current boot camp that you're running will finish before the starting of cyber safe foundation. So Cybergirls Fellowship. So, have you volunteered in any organization or company, occupied any leadership role before? If yes, what is the role and what did it entail? Why should you be chosen for this opportunity? So, this should be reflected in your personal statement. So the next one is your application video. So this is just like an application video. It should be in English, no longer than 2 minutes, and it should contain nothing except the applicant talking. You should not go and write it and script it and put somewhere and be reading it. Let it come from you. Let it come from you. Don't recite. Then also, when uploading your video, please ensure that you rename it to your first and your last name. Rename it to your first and your last name. Then the accepted format is MP4. That's the accepted format. So in the video, under 2 minutes, you just tell us about yourself. Why are you interested in cybersecurity? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Why did you choose to enroll in this program you've selected? How does this program fit into your 5 years plan? Peradventure, you do not scale through this application process. Would you still pursue a career in cybersecurity? Please tell them, say yes, and tell them why. And why you are the best candidate for this. So let it be just a short thing about yourself. My name is Punke Godwin. I am a graduate in mass communication. I have volunteered in organizations, and we're able to impact on community service. I'm interested in cybersecurity because I want to use it to solve important problems in society. I see myself as a strong woman with a strong career, and mentoring and helping people. Let it just be something that is in the next 2 minutes. You should be able to capture the things that you have here. Don't focus on one and leave the other. Let's just allocate time for each of these things that they're asking you, and make sure that it contains in the 2 minutes. So the second stage of the application starts on the 15th to the 8th of January. This is where you have to complete the cybersecurity essential courses. So they will be giving you some essential courses that you have to do, and the applicants who make it past the first stage of the application stage will receive an email prompting them to enroll in our cyber essential course on our learning management system. So here you have to also complete and meet the 70% cutoff mark to make it to the next stage. So you have to ensure that you read through the courses, understand, do all your assignments, and have a cutoff mark of 70%. Then the next one is complete the identity verification and recommendation form. So in this stage, you'll be required to complete the identity verification and recommendation form. So here is verifying your identity. You'll be asked to provide a valid means of identification in JP formats, PDF. This means that this identification must follow have the following information: contains your date of birth, have a clear photograph of your face, indicate your nationality, is a valid national identification method in your country. So for people in Nigeria, you can use your name. You can use, I think, maybe voter's card, something like that. Just use something that will show your date of birth, your photograph, and your nationality and everything. So the next one is recommendation. Recommendations are an integral part of the Cybergirls application process. You're expected to turn in two letters. The one is a signed academic or educational recommendation letter written by an individual who has known you in the academic or professional capacity. So it could be a teacher, it could be a professor, it could be your academic advisor, it could be your current or former employee, it could be your supervisor, it could be on this level. Then the second one is a signed character reference letter written by an individual who can comment on your general suitability to a cyber girl. So this could be maybe a family member, it could be your friend, it could be your community leader. So this is someone just saying good things about your character. So you can make that happen. So please just read through. We might not go through all of them. We already have a lot of time going. Then we have personal statements and application video or a review. So this is where all the things you submitted, your personal statements, and your application video reviewed and everything. Please don't feel nervous and everything, and put on your best. Put on your best. Who put on your best approach in applying for this scholarship. So entries will be graded using the following. So they will grade you based on person. So this session grades response to question 1 to 7 in the application video. So I said that doing your application video, don't spend too much time on answering, like maybe telling us about yourself. You not tell us about why you are interested in cybersecurity. You won't tell us where do you see yourself in 5 years. You will not spend a lot of time telling us about yourself. So let it be that you have captured the 7 questions that have been asked here under 2 minutes. Under 2 minutes. Make your rehearsals, write down the things you want to say it over yourself, and then flow with it on the video. Don't just say it from your mind and everything, because you might be caught unawares and everything. So we are going to be also grading you based on your purpose. So this session assesses response to question 3 and 4, 5 in the application video. So this applicant is expected to discuss their career goals, why they choose the fellowship, and how the fellowship helps them actualize that goal. So it's very important. If you say in the next 5 years, I see myself as a strong career woman, I'm making positive impact in the society, my organizations and everything. So learning about gaining a scholarship with Cyber Safe Foundation will enable me to start a career in cybersecurity, and I'm going to be using my knowledge to solve problems in my organizations, to solve problems. And with the rise of cyber attack, my skills will be highly needed in my organization, in my community and everything. So that is me telling you my career goal, and why CyberSafe, gaining a scholarship with CyberSafe is going to enable me actualize that goal. So that is just what they want to hear. So they also begin to be grading you based on your passion. I've said your why is very important, why you want to do this thing. So they want to, and this will be graded based on 2, 6, and 4 questions in your personal statement. So in your personal statement, they talked about 2. So 2 could say, tell us, yes, 3, tell us about any cybersecurity related courses. No, tell us about your cybersecurity. So these are the questions. So you have to ensure that you answer all, like your personal statement should reflect everything, and then you now pay attention to the ones that they really call out. So under that personal statement, they called out 2, they called out 6, and they called out 4. So you have to ensure that this one that they have called out, you are actually putting the right answer in those things. Then the next one is preparation. So this session assesses the response to question 3 in your personal statement. The goal is to answer the question, what have you done about your passion for cybersecurity, and how have you been able to nurture this passion? What have you done? If you're saying you have a passion for cybersecurity, what have you done? Okay, when the first stage of the application that I did not, I tell you, I've not heard any information about cybersecurity. When I scaled through that stage, I went to do a very extensive research about cybersecurity. I was reading about cybersecurity. I was doing a lot of research about cybersecurity and everything. When it was time for my interview, the way I spoke about cybersecurity, I'm so sure. Like she said, if okay, it's like you want to come and be teaching cybersecurity. Like, let it be that you are doing something about your passion. You say you like cybersecurity, you want to start a career. What have you done about it? What have you done to actually know? You might not have the opportunity to have studied the boot camp, or you might not have an opportunity to study. But have you spoken to people? Have you made connection with people that they want to know? And be sincere. Don't say I have gone to study boot camp when you've not studied the boot camp. I have passion about cybersecurity. I've reached out to people. I know a lot of people that are going to be applying for this scholarship that they have reached out to me personally. Ikonke, I have a passion for cybersecurity. How do I get started? That is your passion. That is you trying to do something about that, your passion. Let it be known in your writing. Let it be known. So you don't have to be like, I started a boot camp, 5 months, I'm not a cybersecurity pro. No, that's not what they want. What they want to see is that, what are your initiative about this passion that you say I have a passion. So presentation and delivery also matters. Presentation and delivery also matters. So this session assesses all the applicants' response, taking into consideration how the applicants can communicate the points, display passion, present themselves as excellent. Cyber safe will always choose the best out of the best. So you have to be the best. You have to be the best. And the best is not about you being a pro. The best is about you communicating something and meaning what you're saying. So that's the best. And then claim. Okay, so here we're going to be talking about claim your spot in the fellowship. So only 1 in 40 applications will make it to this stage. That is only 1 in 40. Only 1 in 40. Trust me, millions of people are going to be applying for the scholarship. So like 1 in a 40. All applicants will be informed of the status of the application via email. Successful applicants are carefully selected through an intense review process by the Cyber Safe Admission Committee. Applicants who meet all admission requirements will be sent an email welcoming them into the fellowship before the 7th of March. So at this point, I'm saying congratulations to everyone that has followed through this video, and I know that if you have questions, I'm still going to try, depending on the response I get from the video, I'm going to also try to do maybe Google Meet, a session where I get to answer some questions that you might be having about the admission process and the admission process. So only contact the admission team for updates if you haven't received the email on the status of your application 2 days after the communicated feedback. So these are the application tips. Where possible, use the Google Chrome web browser, as this is recommended for the best experience. Recommend using a laptop than a mobile phone. Please, even if you don't have a laptop right now, go and get from friends. Get from friends. Don't allow anything to stop you from don't allow anything to stop you or limit you from applying for this scholarship. I am a testimony, and I always say this. When I started Cyber Safe Foundation, my laptop crashed. Like there was no laptop. I had to I had to go and volunteer to a place where I'll be going like 2 times a week in order for me to work for them and use their laptop to do my studies. So like there is no excuse. Don't say I don't have a laptop, I don't have there's no excuse. That laptop was a plug and play where I have to plug it, and most times if light goes, it goes off and everything. So there is no excuse, and I'm standing strong today. So there is no excuse that you can give. So ensure that you go the extra mile to ensure that you get this right and you get this opportunity of a lifetime. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. So if it means you going to a place to be using laptop for this scholarship, do it. Do it. After a few months, when you graduate, you will know the benefit of what you just did. So ensure information are accurate. Please don't copy and paste. Be you. Please ensure that you enter a valid email address, otherwise you will miss your updates. So if you do not have to complete the form in one session, you can pause and finish up your application later without having to start over. Please note, we can't review partial and unsubmitted response, so make sure that you submit it before the deadline. Check the size and format of the files you intend to upload and ensure it meets with the requirements. So if you have similar we have some similar answered questions to get you started. So you can click on this link to check for frequently asked questions. You can also so we have frequently asked questions. You can also check through the you can also contact the Cybergirls admission team if you have any questions, if you need clarification and all that. So this is the guide for your application. So when you are done, you can come here and say, yes, I have read and they will say, have you read and accept the terms? I accept. You go to their privacy and accept it, and then you continue your application process. You get to type your name, and this takes you through the application process. So that is that for that. So I hope you really enjoyed and you get one or two tips when you are doing when you are applying for this scholarship. If you have more questions, you can drop it in the comments box, and ensure that you grab this opportunity with everything that you have. So thank you very much for listening and watching this YouTube channel. Get connected, get to like, get to share, get to subscribe, and get to push out the content so that more girls can actually grab this opportunity. So thank you from Cyber Status. I am saying bye for now. I wish you all the best and congratulations in advance. Bye.